Shout outs to my man Eskimo Cold, GetRichRapping.com.
Big up Eskimo Cold, man. My G on that Get Rich Rapping shit, man.
And I want to give a special shout out to Esskimo Cold and GetRichRapping.com.
What's good, people? Esskimo Cold, GetRichRapping.com, EsskimoColdBeats.com. This is a video about branding. If you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube, either on the side or down below, there'll be a link to a blog post where I'll go more into depth about it. This is just a video so you can sort of feel it a bit more. So here we go. This is a specific topic when it comes to branding. I'm trying to just break it down in segments, and part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, so on, if you can count, you know where that's going. So this one is something I'm seeing a lot recently. I've seen a lot of it this morning. I don't know what it is, so I guess some days there's just something in the air that makes people do this. And what that is let me just explain what your brand is and break it down in a way that you understand, because I know a lot of people don't know what a brand is. Now, a brand is the representation of something, the image of something. When you think, say when you think Coca-Cola, you think the color red, you think the Christmas adverts, you think all these things that are attached to it. Now, as far as people are concerned, let me say it on a level that a rapper might understand for the most part, and that is that say the top guy where you're from, the top guy that, you know, he's trapping the most, he's getting all the girls or whatever, like his brand is that. He's the top guy, that's his image, that's his brand. Depending on you and what type of person you are, what type of message you convey, what kind of energy you give out, how do people feel when your brand name is mentioned. You know, if you mention that top guy, the first thing you're going to talk about is, oh yeah, that guy's a top guy, blah 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 blah. Now, what's the first thing people are going to talk about or think about when they think of your brand? Now, let me just get straight into the topic from here, and that is that, now, I understand that we're human beings, man. If people piss us off, then we feel a certain way and we want to defend ourselves and go out there and say something. But be careful on social media, because it's so easy to get wound up, and there's a lot of people on there that are purposely, you know, the trolls, they're purposely trying to work you up. And every day I see people ruin their brand like that, ruin everything, start back from scratch, because what you don't realise is all perception. How do people perceive your brand? If you're on there, maybe you've had a bad day, maybe your friend has done something to you, maybe your girlfriend has cheated on you, maybe some, I don't know what's going on in your life. It could be anything that just put you in a negative vibration. So then you're on Facebook or you're on Twitter and you're saying, fuck the world, fuck you all, none of you support my movement, nobody supports my music, fuck you all, you pieces of shit, blah blah. And like, they're just examples. You know what I mean. You see all the time people just turning up on Facebook over some stuff that they could have just, you know, kept it chill. Because if you've been conveying a message of hard work and a message of positivity, and that's what you've been pushing with, like, everyone sees it right away. As soon as you turn into that fuck everyone guy, everyone goes, ah, that brand you was building wasn't real, that was fake. So in future, when you're trying to build with people and try and be positive, you never know who's going to remember that time that you turned up. That image, now that image they had of your brand, which was positive and grinding and moving forward, now when they think of your name, that image has been replaced by someone who has no emotional composure, no composure full stop, someone that cannot handle life, cannot deal with life. What can that person offer to them now? And this is why that, you know, social media is dangerous. It's a necessary evil for us online to promote our music. It's a necessary evil. It's very hard to, unless you just employ someone to run a Facebook or you just run a page or whatever, it's difficult not to get caught up in all the bullshit and the drama. So just don't associate yourself with it, man. Just stay away from that stuff. Just make a decision. Listen, I'm only going to work with people I know are positive, are going to take you forward. That's just, by association, your brand name will come up and be more of a positive movement that you want it to be, because people aren't trying to support negative. This is a time where maybe a couple of years ago everybody wanted to see everyone turning up and and do it. But this shit's got real, man. The whole world's got real. Like, you've seen what's going on around. People are ready for the truth. People are coming out with it. People want to be together again. This is the wrong time to be turning up and ruining your brand in one status. Literally, all it takes is one status, man. Bam, you're out of the game. You've lost everything you've done, and it's going to be difficult to get back where you were, especially with people that were there. You might have to go find some new people to promote your stuff to and market your stuff to, and you don't really want to do that. So protect your brand, basically. Protect your brand. If you feel emotional, if you feel a certain way, come off social media, man. Come away from the world and just go do something productive, because the last thing you want to be doing while you're angry or in an emotional state is on something where anything can trigger you to do that. So protect your brand. But yeah, click the link, get onto the blog, read a little bit more about this. As always, I'm mad grateful for anybody who's taken the time to watch this. I really think that you can take that lesson and learn that lesson today. We don't need to make that mistake anymore, guys. GetRichRapping.com. You already know, don't make hits, make history. Peace.